Hello and welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. I am psyched to be back with you all. AJ's in chat saying happy Saturday. Tess is wishing everybody a good evening. Ladishan is on Twitch saying good afternoon. We got people from all different time zones watching. And Jilly's sharing the live. Lucy's here on YouTube. All right, the whole gang is here. Jilly's sending me hearts. I am happy to be back. And today, I think, is going to be a special installment of Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. Warthog saying, yo, Devbox saying, hi, you guys. So by popular demand, we are going to be solving what is quite possibly the hardest puzzle we've ever done on the channel. So you guys asked for it, and so we're going to attempt it. If you are new at crosswords and that sounds intimidating, do please stick around, because you'll find that when we're all working together, we actually can make progress on hard things. This is called the Saturday Stumper. So Stan Newman's Daily Crossword is a regular series of crosswords that Arkadium puts out, and every Saturday you get a Saturday Stumper, which, yeah, in the crossword world is well known for being the hardest kind of mainstream crossword that you can find. I consider myself a pretty competent crossword solver, but I've only solved a few of these, and they're the kind of thing I have to put down and come back to over the course of several days. Yeah, Minnie's already saying, oh no, but stick around. I think it's going to be fun. I think this can go one of two ways. Either it turns out to be a breeze and you guys all think that I overplayed how difficult this is, or the stream is a complete failure. We never get confetti, and we have to try again another time. So here we are, and just catching up on comments. AJ asking, let's do this, everyone, says AJ. We are kind of ready to dive in, I think. Oh, and one more thing I'm going to say. Yeah, user255 said we got Scav in the house. Yeah, we need all hands on deck for this, I think. One more thing to mention about Saturday Stumpers is they are not themed. So there's no theme in this puzzle. The idea is that there are way fewer entries in the grid, actually. You can see that this kind of wide open white space is common of themeless puzzles, is that you're going for interesting long answers that you don't see in all the time in everyday crosswords, because they have to contend with a theme, and it's harder to fill a grid around a theme. No theme constraints here, so we just get wide open white space and brutally hard clues, I believe. So here we go. Meet head on is at 1 across, and it's 3 letters. Now I watch as silence ensues, which I expect to happen often today. We can look at 1 down too. Maybe, yeah, Jilly's already asking for 1 down. Rolls-Royce customer for 100+ years. Rolls-Royce customer. So I'm thinking, could it be another car company that buys products from Rolls-Royce? Haha, Jason says Ram. Meet head on for Ram. Yeah, GoHawks likes Ram as well. Yeah, meet head on. That looks good. It's very promising. GoHawks said tap as well. Could be tap. Rolls-Royce customer for 100+ years. Maybe we look at 13 across. Its execs have included Portier and Peck. Okay, so Sidney Portier was a famous actor. So maybe we're also talking Gregory Peck. So these are 2 older actors that have been executives of something. What's that going to be? Told you this was hard, guys. Jilly and GoHawk saying SAG. Interesting. Like the Screen Actors Guild. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Devvox and Kristen agree on SAG. It does not work with RAM, so we might already have an error in the grid. One of these is probably wrong. We look at 2 down. Legalese, all the more. So legalese is like, how would you say all the more in a legal document? Yeah, Miss Kitty agreeing that it's going to be Gregory Peck. Jason doesn't like RAM. Oops, didn't mean to go down there. Jason doesn't like RAM. Morning, Jessica. If you're just joining us, we are doing a brutally hard crossword today. And if it ends up being too hard, I think I'm going to say I told you so. Because we're already struggling, honestly. We're already several minutes into stream and we have one answer that we're not 100% sure of. Turn term at 3 down. Maybe looking at these longs is the wrong call. We should keep trying to chip away from position of short places. Have we gotten any guesses for a Rolls-Royce customer for 100 years? AJ goes, hey, we're cooking. Yeah, we got SAG in place. USA could be a Rolls-Royce customer. Shadow Legend on YouTube, what's up? And Miniest Mini. Oh, Rob O says RAF. Royal Air Force, is that what RAF is? Wow, do they buy from Rolls-Royce? The thing I like about RAF is it actually works with RAM. Maybe you're onto something. Rob, good call. Yeah, Lucy likes RAF as well. And Ledition on Twitch. Charlie Rowland says they use Rolls-Royce engines, I think. Okay, Royal Air Force buys from Rolls-Royce, and then to meet head-on is RAM. Wow. All right. So then SAG was the error, it turns out, not RAM. Miss Kitty says century. Yeah, Rolls-Royce is a whole century. Okay, so Poitier and Peck must be referring to the actors, I'm thinking. Patricia Burton says AFI. American Film Institute, is that what it is? Its execs have included, hey, we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Charlie likes it. But see, we aren't really needing all hands on deck. This is cool. All right. Legalese, maybe user 255 is gives a capital wow. Okay, maybe I don't really like this legalese one. It's probably Latin. Oh, Go Hawks and Tess say affidavit. But is that what affidavit means? Lucy's like, I already feel humbled. I know. I think it was Tess in chat. It was like, break our spirits. The last couple of days has been asking for this, saying, break our spirits, Jack. I don't really understand affidavit. It is a legal term. It begins with AF, but I don't think it fits the clue. We check the cross. Sound advice for sailors. We need short entries. I don't know what I'm doing. The problem is there's no short entries to go to. Maybe we do, whoa. A fortiori? A fortiori, using chat for my spell. All the more, means all the more? My gosh. Wow. Was that Jessica? Nice work. Well done. Sound advice for sailors. We're getting fog warning. And Devvox is a sailor, I happen to know, so I trust her instincts. The problem is, I wouldn't call a warning advice. That it feels like a bit of a mismatch between clue and answer here. Fog something looks good. Do other people agree? Foghorn, people are saying? Chrissy Tin says large planter could be earn. Ooh, where was large planter? I think I missed it. AJ's like, see, we are cooking. It's true. No, you're right. I'm excited. Yeah, Tony Killjoy is saying an advisory. All right, maybe we do 3 down. Although, okay, 33 across. What are we looking for? Where's 33 across? That's so far. Okay, I can't even find it. Let's do 25 down. It's a short one. We haven't seen it yet. Getting this would really help because we'd get all the first 2 letters of all of these acrosses. Oh, migration, people are saying. Turn term? Oh my god. Migratory or migration? Maybe we leave it blank. Wow. But what's this RR? Quite salty, perhaps. Ooh, I think this might actually work. RR looks weird, but I think it works. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Inse says double R is no good. That's usually the case, but I can actually think of an answer here. No, like, this was the first place I went. I saw the RR, I was like, migration has to be wrong, but I'm not so sure anymore. Yeah, Tony Killjoy and I are on the same page, and Lucy as well, and Ledition. All saying R-rated. Salty as in, I don't know, as in illicit, kind of. Tough stuff. Yes, yeah, salty like a pirate, I guess. They use profanity. It works, right? Caroline likes it. Debbuck says it's great. Okay, okay. We're making progress. Wait, did we look at 25 down? Does anyone have a clue for carb source? Feels like carbs are in everything, though. So, not so clear. Ryan is like, pirates say R. Yeah, we just have 6 R's in a row. Rice. Rice is the 4-letter carb source. Miss Kitty says chip. Yeah, chip is also... Lucy likes rice. V likes rice. Okay, just by popular demand, let's put rice in. Spud, says Lucinda. I mean, Pierce says, what day of the week is this? This is a Saturday crossword in the Stan Newman's Daily line of crosswords. It's called the Saturday Stumper. They do it every Saturday, and it's the hardest crossword that anyone offers. In my opinion, but I think that's a widespread opinion. So, puts in place. And then Proud Mary says 2 down affirmed. Have we affirmed 2 down though? I guess with R-rated we have. Caroline followed us. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, Warthog is saying that carb sources could be Ruffles or Ridges or even rice. Now that we're starting all of our answers with 2 R's. Oh, Large Planter. Someone said this earlier. Evie followed us, and the Old Metallurgist followed us. Thank you so much, guys. Sites. Puts in place. Sites. I'm not sure I understand it. Lucy likes Spud. And what do we hear? Large Planter, earn. Okay, yeah, I like this. Give me a follow, says earn. Very good. The Old Metallurgist got that. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good about earn. Maybe Spud was right. Lucy's been asking for Spud for ages on YouTube. I think Lucinda put it as well. So Spud and earn do work, and the crosses look all right. Puts in place. Why is it sites? I don't understand. Puts in place. Is this actually? We got to be diligent here, you know. I don't want to just put something in. Oh, so it was migrating, I guess, not migration. Migrating. Everyone likes sites. Chrissy Tin says sit on, puts in place. Okay, maybe I don't know. Do we put sites? Something feels weird about it. Kind of like situate. Is that what sites means? To cite something is to situate it? All right, if you say so. Metaphorical goal. Metaphorical goal. See, usually having the first 3 letters in place is an instant, you don't even need a clue almost at that point. You could just autocomplete. But even here, we have a clue with half the word in place, and I do not know what they're going for. Yeah, points. Everyone says points. Metaphorical goal. Ooh, point B, Charlie and Dad Not Dude. Yeah. Oh, that actually makes sense. See, that's what I'm looking for. That feeling of like, aha, that actually clicks with the clue. Metaphorical goal. You're going from point A to point B. Point B is the goal. I really like it. I'm not saying it's definitely correct, but it's the first answer that's been proposed that I feel in my heart could work. Do people agree? We can check the B right now. Paneling fastener. Paneling fastener. Miss Kitty's like, good guys. Yeah, now I feel like we're in this together. Rex and Rox sent a heart. That was good. Oh, interesting. Aaron says, does this crossword not tell you if it's 2 words? It does not. In fact, most of the crosswords at Arkadium don't. I think there are some that do. That tends to be a feature of easier crosswords, and we tend to do harder ones on this channel just because when everyone's together, the harder ones, the easy ones go a little too quickly. And today we happen to be doing the hardest crossword we've ever done, so we're definitely not getting any extra information like how many words it is. I got 2 good guesses for paneling fastener. Lucy and Maverick on YouTube say bolt, and Willie says brad, which is like a small nail, I think. So yet again, I think we're going to need some crosses. Michelle followed us. Thanks, Michelle. Maybe we check 17 down. I don't think we've looked at this. Come to. I actually think we can get this too, guys. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with you all. Katie followed us. Thank you. Yeah. Dad Not Dude, Floss, Charlie, Ledition, Lucinda, everyone, the old metallurgist, everyone's saying Waken. Jessica and Larry and Caroline. Yeah, so I was reading come to, like arrive at the destination, but no, come to is to waken. Lay is here. Okay, so the old metallurgist says, yeah, I was wrong for doubting Debvox earlier. I guess it is. Oh, it's not sound advice like wise advice. It's literally the sound. Oh my god, fog warning is a sound. Is that the idea? Or am I reading into this too much? Sound advice. And I'm just second guessing my insight. Okay. Everyone's saying yes, that is the idea. Catch up, Jack. Whew. Grandma Moses, for instance. Grandma Moses, for instance. Oh, Visa's sound is in the body of water. Oh my. Yeah, so there are many levels of wordplay happening here. Grandma Moses, for instance. People saying late starter. I'm going to confess some ignorance to you all and say I don't know who Grandma Moses is. Late starter fits. Is Grandma Moses known for being a late starter? Charlie says, yeah, she didn't begin painting until a very old age. Ledition says she was a painter. She started painting in her late 70s. Okay. Original Wookie says she was old. Yeah, late starter's a good guess, says Petrea. Okay, nice. Agrees to work with. Yeah, Aaron was like, I was thinking of the Bible character's grandma. Yeah, like Moses' grandmother. What was she known for? A lot of people say, me too, Aaron, lol, yeah. We're all... But some people actually know they're painters, apparently. Aaron followed us, thanks. Jesse and Miss Kitty and Caroline and Lucy all saying, takes on, agrees to work with. I guess that's like hire. If you hire someone, you take them on, and that's you agreeing to work with them. All right. We're doing it, guys. I think we're actually doing it. When I do these on my own, I'll get an answer here, an answer there. I never get this like nice mesh of interlocked corner like we have going here. Mine always looks like a tattered cloth, you know? A little patch here, a little patch there. I'm not confident about anything. Sleep inducers. Nama. Tyler followed us, thanks. Nama and Jessica said bores. That's pretty funny. So if someone is a bore, they induce sleep in the people having to listen to them. Warthog says, do you finish them? I have finished a few of these, but like I said, I have to come back in multiple sittings. Tess says, I'm just here for the ride. And that actually really helps. If you just put a crossword down and come back to it later, you'll see things that you just weren't seeing before. Your mind will just go to fresh places. It sounds like a cliche tip, but it really works with crosswords. Just put it down and come back to it. Checked out. Jilly shared the live with more than 10 friends. Wow, Jilly, you're the best. And also you have a lot of friends. Vinny Gran is saying logged. AJ is saying, and Aaron are saying loaned. And Lay is saying looked. Okay, all of these I can sort of see an argument for. And Shania is back on TikTok saying log out. Ooh, that's also a good answer. So we need some crosses, I think. Could be a couple things, Devbox points out. Yeah, Lucy likes looked. Okay. Not following any order. By the way, try to imagine solving this crossword on your own. Like, how do you think you would do? We are doing an admirable work on it as a team. But is anyone seeing this crossword and being like, oh, I could crush this in minutes? Not following any order. Tony Killjoy, Bonk, and Starling, and Neen saying random. And Jen Lin. We got a lot of new names in chat. Jill, awesome. Glad to see you guys. Aaron's like, nope. Jessica says, on my own, no way. Rob O says, lol, I'd still be on RAF. And I think you were the one who said RAF. AJ says, I'd still be working on the first answer. Julie says, no way. Okay, well, this is perfect because it means like we really all need each other for this. I like that. Lucinda says, I would have finished by next week, maybe. Leigh says, not minutes, no, but we'll not have the patience to fill before moving on to the next, yeah. Devbox says she could definitely do it, but not crush quickly. Kalidas is like, I'd be looking to solve a word search instead. That's funny. Okay, inelegant but effective. I like two answers that I'm seeing. The original Wookiee says brash. Actually, most people are saying brash, but someone earlier said brute, which I also, yeah, Leia is saying brute, which I also think is promising. Inelegant but effective. I would say both brute and brash are definitely inelegant. I would think brutes are more effective than brash, but we do the down. Directional prefix. Directional prefix. Whew. Charlie and Neen have good guesses. User 57. Yeah, okay. There's unanimity in chat. I'd love to see that. Unidirectional. Maverick likes it on YouTube. Unidirectional. So it's literally a prefix on the word directional. And Warthog points out that means it was brute. Okay, that was my preferred over brute and brash. Because if you do something brashly, it's not guaranteed to be effective. But brute, I'm thinking like brute force. You know, it's not elegant, but it'll work. Tony Killjoy followed us. Thanks. Not a Killjoy at all. Steward. Oh, and we liked loaned. It was loaned for 14 across. Kudos to whoever got that. And steward. Ooh, AJ, D, Rob, Devbox, they all saying 10. Nice. Wow. Shiwei is here saying 10, and Caroline as well. And Lucy on YouTube. And Rand on Twitch. Everyone's here. Okay. Squeak by. Tyler Shrewsbury is saying edge. Yeah, I guess you... Tim World is here on YouTube with a big hello. Thank you. Hello to you. All right. Blameworthy quality. Blameworthy quality. Nothing's jumping out at me immediately. I'm tempted to go to 9 across because it's only 4 letters. I really like starting with the short ones. Tim World says, what are we doing here? We are group solving a crossword puzzle. I got people on a bunch of chats. I got people on Twitch, on TikTok, and on YouTube. And if you see a clue and think you know the answer, pop it into chat. And I'm collecting everyone's input to make it a group solve. Warning though, Tim, this is the hardest crossword we've ever done on the channel. They're not always this tough. So if you're new to crosswords, don't feel discouraged. Just watch us another time. We do this every day at noon Eastern. Maverick says derelict, which I like as a word, but it doesn't fit, unfortunately. And Lucy says deflect, which I don't quite understand the match with the clue. Demerit. Jen Lin followed us. Thanks. Okay, hold on. I need to catch up on some. Marcy Flowers is here saying hello. I need to catch up on some chat. Let's see. Default deficit. All right, we got too many good answers for blameworthy quality, so it's time to do 9 across. Jilly, did you invite Marcy Flowers? Is Marcy here because of you? It seems like you guys are buds. Timworld, the clue is always here. It should be roughly in the middle of your screen, in this light jade color we found out. This color is light jade. So this clue is Coral Triangle Isle. Charlie Rowland saying Saba, is that in the Coral Triangle? I don't know where the Coral Triangle is. Rand says Bahamas, if only Bahamas were 4 letters. Lay's asking for the title. Saturday Stumpers do not have titles. You think they're giving you any hints, Lay? Have you not been paying attention? We're on our own here. Lucinda says Bali. That fits. Devvox pointing out Oahu and Maui. Oahu and Maui. So we got a lot of isles that are 4 letters. Bessie followed us. Thanks. Charlie says Bali sounds good. Original Wookiee says Fiji. There's so many possibilities. Ready relative. And ready has that little dash, which tells me it's a prefix. Marcy Flowers likes Bali, as does AJ, as does Tess. Okay, so we're sticking with Bali for now. Dad Not Dude says that the Coral Triangle is by Indonesia, but outing himself as using Google. We don't need Google. We have each other. We don't need Google to solve this. Ready relative. Oh, Insta. Warthog and Lucinda say Insta, like, I see, like ready whip is already whipped. It's ready. So it's Insta. Wow. Good idea. I'm impressed by that. And it works with Bali, which I'm pleased with. I suppose it would also work with Maui. We haven't. Low language? Low is in quotes. So Charlie and Dad Not Dude and Marcy all guessing Latin. Warthog saying lingo. What does low refer to here? Does anyone know? Lucy likes Latin. We're very split. All right, I'm moving on. Charlie says low Latin is definitely a thing, really. And user 255, always looking at the crosses, says Latin looks better with the crosses than lingo. Huh. Yeah, I guess that would put a GT here, which doesn't look good. All right, let's try Latin. Jack says it's got to be lingo. All right, I could also just remove Latin. Logician says there's high Latin and low Latin. What's 15 across? Aaron asks. Where's 15 across? Oh, I'm looking at it. If I didn't already look like enough of a dope solving this crossword. Mostly female nation. What does that mean? So people are noting that Oman and Iran both fit, but why is it mostly female? What? Oh, it has a question mark, so it's a joke. Charlie Rowland saying it's like interpreted as 0 man. No way. That's cryptic crossword stuff. That is crazy. Woman minus the W. I actually like that more. Woman minus the W. It's most of a female. It's most of woman. Brent is here saying good morning. Brent, I gotta warn you, we're doing the hardest crossword we've ever done on the channel. We are making progress though, but it's all hands on deck here, so get in the fray. Devbox like, OMG, yeah, Jessica, woman, take the W out, and most of woman is there, and you get a nation. The user 255 is like, that's the most insane clue. Yeah, that was one for the books. My goodness. Pizza Pete says, where's Scav? I know. Scav letting us down here. Drink Fake Coke is here, though, and says, Amore. Amore Eterno, passionate pledge. Like eternal love? That seems nice. Devbox is like, gotta think like a crossworder. I know, crossworders are always hacking up their words in different ways and seeing what they get. Okay. Denbug says Scav is scared. That's why he's not here. That's hilarious. User 255 is like, my mind is boggled by that Oman clue. But the crosses have weighed in on 20, and demerit is looking good. Blameworthy quality, demerit. We haven't looked at 18 across yet. Intersperses. See, this already is not a gimme, right? We only have one letter. Ah, I see. Floss and AJ and Larry all saying dots. Like if you polka dot something, you're interspersing it. Very good. Something I find impressive about these puzzles is that the cluing is just right on the razor's edge of what is gettable, you know? It's never obvious, but it's never like, who could ever possibly know that? Who could ever possibly come up with that? It's right on that sweet spot edge of like, it motivates you to keep going, you know? Brent is like, intersperse is a crazy word to begin with. Oh man, buckle up, Brent. Worst actress of the century Razzie candidate. Wow. Looks like Bo Derek. Anyone think the Razzies are kind of mean-spirited? Lucinda and Ladician and Marcy all getting Bo Derek. This looks like Arena. Great difficult clue for Arena. I'm just going to put that in because I said it. Fan base. Like all your fans are based in an arena. Marcy says any publicity is good publicity. Fair enough. Carlito says Sandra Bullock won an Oscar and a Razzie in the same year. That's amazing. Wow. Yeah, AJ says, imagine if our jobs had their own Razzies. It would be so sad. Yeah, right? If you were nominated for a Razzie at your job, that would be gut-wrenching. Legendary Flyer. It's probably too long, I think. Marcy says Mario Lemieux. I don't know who that is. Pilot? Devbox asks, what did she Razzie for? Are you asking Bo Derek or Sandra Bullock? Because I don't know the answer to either. Oh, Marcy says hockey player. Interesting. I think the Flyers are spelled with a Y, not an I. And Pizza Pete is saying Lemieux, it was a penguin, so probably not. Maltese Falcon says Miniest Mini. That's an interesting guess. Oh, I'm sad it doesn't fit. I liked that. What do we think? Caroline says Magic Carpet. That's a fun concept. Magic Carpet does fit. Legendary Flyer. What do we think of that? Nice one, Caroline. Has anyone answered what Sandra Bullock Razzied for? I'm curious as well. Minius Mini says, my aim is to get one correct today and I'll be happy. All right, I'm in this with you then. Charlie Rollins likes Magic Carpet. Tess says cool guess. Bunch of people liking it. So let's put it in and check some crosses. Magic Carpet. It is a very nice entry. It fits the clue. It fits the spaces. So hold off no longer. Fantastic site. Okay, All About Steve apparently was Sandra Bullock's Razzie movie. Tyler Shrewsbury liked the live. Thanks. Everyone got this one. Brand Without Limits, Larry Carlito. Yeah, Mirage. Fantastic site. Fantastic as in a fantasy. Very good. Marcy's like, that was a terrible movie. Maybe she deserved a Razzie. I don't think we did a clue for 24 across, says Rob. Where's 24 across? Oh, I just answered this on my own. Yeah, I cheated you guys this one. I just saw we had Arena in place, and so I suspected it was Arena, and the clue did kind of make sense. It's a base for fans. Fairly friendly. Jenny Jilly sent a heart. Thanks, Jenny. Deadfox says she was a crossword writer in that movie? No way. That is too much of a coincidence. Is that true? Oh, Charlie. Okay. Yeah, John likes nice something. Petrea is saying nice-ish. Tyler and Rex, nice-ish. Fairly friendly? Yeah, that works. Nice-ish. Okay. Let's do 27 down, and then we'll look at 31 across. Cost. Lucy likes nice-ish. Minnie got nice-ish. Yes. Wow, you met your goal very quickly. Now your goal needs to be to get a second one. Cost. Dad, we still have some other guesses coming in. Nice guy, nicety. Minnie's May says, that's my one. Well done. Pat yourself on the back. Cost. Carlito says RRP, which I'll be honest, I don't understand. Charlie's up in it, so maybe RRP is something. Jessica's saying ran. Ledition says run. None of these are feeling like, aha, I get it. Recommended retail price, says Floss. Interesting. Izzy's like skip. All right, I'm gonna skip for now and keep your guesses in mind. Hybrid beachwear. Oh, AJ says it ran me a pretty penny. When you use it in a sentence, how much did it run you, says Jessica. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. Hybrid beachwear. I'm almost tempted to say this is going to be Eenie. You know, I feel like they're hybrid bikinis. Oh yeah, Lucinda and Will Davis both saying cami-kini. Wow. And Charlie? John R is like crop top? Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work with the letters we have in place. Cami-kini. Holy. I don't think I've seen that word before. It's kind of fun, though. A portmanteau of camisole and bikini. A hybrid beachwear, indeed. And maybe it is ran. It ran me so much. I'm not as good as making a sentence as Brent is like, WTF is a cami-kini. Yeah, Blar confirming that ran looks good. Brielle is here saying, hey, Brielle. Hope you like crosswords, because that's what we're all about here. Blank des Arts, Parisian patrons. People are already guessing 36 just from the look of it. Ooh, I like what... Okay, hold on. Chat is really flying. I'm trying to get a handle on it. Yeah, so Pizza Pete. Brielle says, I love crosswords, Mr. Crossword Man. Good, then you've come to the right place. We do this every single day at noon Eastern time, solve crosswords together. And today is the hardest crossword we've ever done on stream, and we are making admirable progress on it, I would say. Okay, it looks like ami or amise or something like this, or amor, lover of the arts. So let's check 36 across. AJ says his name is Jack and he's quite the cool guy. Yeah, I miss George. He was good for my self-esteem. John R writes arsenic. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't even read the clue. I would have read this clue as in a lab, but it's actually AS, the chemical symbol for arsenic. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. As in a lab. Nice. Minnie got that one. Minnie, you got a bunch. Okay. I think this could end in an S or an E, like Friends of the Arts, I think is what this is meaning in French. So we check 41. User 255 says, I can't believe people are solving this. I know. Everyone really has been contributing. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Shoot down. I see. We have several good answers. Rob says scorch, Pete says scoffs, and Jessica says scolds. Timothy is saying the Plural, patrons means this should be an S. Okay, thanks. You're right. Jilly continues to share the live. Jilly's the best. Yeah, Arkadium's like one step at a time. That's exactly how we've been progressing. Just one clue and then the next. We could go back. What is because I don't know. Oh, scoffs, scathe. Okay, maybe we leave this for now. Let's put a pin in that and go back to the left side of the grid. Group with celebrity bloggers. Because Michael like scolds. Yeah, too many good guesses for 41 across. And I feel like we'll have to solve that whole section in order to get it. And I like a left to right solve. So here we are. Ooh, Marcy has a nice guess. And Jenny and Charlie are in a similar boat. Lucinda's like, bloggers are not my thing. Fair enough. Vinny Grand, thanks for liking the live. D says Digerati. Oh my god. Digerati. Like, basically the paparazzi in digital form. So that's another thing you get with themeless puzzles in general. You get these kind of boundary-pushing answers like Kami Kini and Digerati and Magic Carpet, you know, just fun, evocative answers that you don't find in every crossword puzzle. Digerati. Not sure if this should be an I or an E. I guess an I because of digital. It's like Illuminati, says Marcy. I see. Illuminati. Debvox learned something new. Yeah, I've learned several things today already. 37 down is name found in the alphabet. I definitely know this one. Brent says, what's the theme today? No theme. We're doing what's called a Saturday Stumper crossword at Arkadium, and they're known for being brutally hard crosswords. They don't have themes. They have wide open white spaces. You can see this crossword is not as segmented as many of ours are, but there's no actual theme. It's just you survive and you congratulate yourself. The old metallurgist says stew. Yeah, and Lucy says stew as well. And warthog. Brent says, consider me stumped. Yeah, you and the rest of us. The joke here is that STU are consecutive in the alphabet. So if you wrote out the whole alphabet, you would see the name stew in the middle of it. Name found in the alphabet. Yeah, Julie says, this time yesterday we had completed our crossword. Exactly. I knew this was going to take longer. No, it's not a Greek letter, Timothy. Yeah, it's that they're consecutive in the English alphabet. Paneling fastener. Oh, we already looked at this, and we were deciding between Bolt and Brad, and it looks like Brad. Brad it is. Cool. AJ Bradley likes Brad. Okay. When photography's blue hour arrives. This would have been very tough, but I think I see it from what we have in place. Nice. Barbara got Stu on Facebook. And the Miniest Mini getting more, and Lucy saying at dusk. Yeah, when photography's blue hour arrives. Just in case got at dusk. Chris got at dusk. Marnie. Cool. So I guess dusk is when the light looks almost a little blue, and that's a good time to take photographs. IA looks a little strange, not gonna lie. With fire. Looks a little strange. Timothy says, I thought that was the golden hour. Good point. Huh. Have we gone awry here? Maybe we need... Marcy says, I am something, huh? Oh, maybe it is Digerati with an E. That's possible. Yeah, Charlie suggesting that maybe... Willie says I was right. What were you right on? Sorry if I missed something. Digerati with an E? JB Fairlight wants this to be ignites, but unfortunately it doesn't work with anything we have in the grid. So what's this going to be? Lucy says I arsons. That would be pretty funny. Charlie and Debbox and the original Wookiee and Floss all liking eagerly with fire. Wow. Really tough. Shiwei says, Charlie, someone's got to study your brain. Eagerly, with fire, like with passion. I do it so eagerly, with fire in my heart. Very nice. Biscuit close kin. Lucy says, eagerly is good. Tough clue. Miss Kitty says, wowie. Oh, and Charlie says they would need a very small microscope to study my brain. Oh, come on. Lucinda says, can we curse Stan's name a little? Yeah, a little. I think Stan would appreciate that. Stan is the editor of this line of crosswords. I think he would appreciate if you cursed his name just a little bit. He's trying to stump you after all. Test confirmed it can be spelled Digerati or Digerati with an E or an I here. Either one works. Everyone wants scone, though, for eagerly, and it doesn't work with... So what do we do? Lucinda says beige? No way. Rouge? We're talking colors? Biscuit as a color? Now I'm cursing Stan's name. If biscuit is meant as a color... Oh my god. Warthog's like, damn you, Stan. Gohawk says beige is great. Wow. Was that Lucinda? I think got beige. Well done. Tough clue, man. Yeah, Ledition points out Stan is the editor only. Stan also often does make these crosswords, but let's see who made today's. No, Matthew Sewell is the other. Don't forget to curse Matthew as well. Pizza Pete says, my favorite color is biscuit. AJ says, mind is blown. Just in case says, check the downs. Yes, this is good. Flaw says, this is tricky. Jessica says, we need Stan as a guest. Lol, that would actually be really fun. Lucinda says, I lived in a biscuit apartment for years, huh? Okay. Timothy's like, beige, really, this is deep. It's not like this every day. If you guys are watching and thinking, man, I can't take these every day, we don't do these every day. This is a special occasion. Okay. AJ's like, I'm second guessing every clue now. I know. I go into these puzzles like so paranoid. Like, I can't trust anything. Range Rover, bison, nice. Yeah, a lot of people saying bison. Lucy, Ledition, Caroline, original Wookiee. Good clue as well. Range Rover, they literally rove over the range. Think outside the box, Marcy reminds us. Okay. Drink Fake Coke says, living in a biscuit apartment. Didn't that get stale? Very nice. Non-skid matte material. Come on, you don't know your non-skid matte materials? What are you even doing here? Everyone knows their non-skid matte materials. Give this one more second and then move on, because chat has dried up. I'm getting crickets from chat right now. All right. Yeah, H is like, can we do crosses? Yes, let's do it. 51 across, aim to soften, perhaps. Is this so much easier, AJ? Have the crosses helped as much as you hoped? C says emery. Like this. I know like an emery board is kind of that sandpapery thing you use to file your nails. So maybe emery is a general material they put on mats. Efon likes it too. Pixie is back. Hello, Pixie. Emery. Wow, nice work. And what was this? Aim to soften. Immerse? Oh my goodness. What is even the idea here? Immerse like dunk something in water to soften it? That can't be right. Everyone likes immerse. I barely even understand it. Yeah, immersing food items. Wow. Okay, we're doing it though. Drink fake Coke is like dunking a biscuit. Yeah, when you put it that way. Floss is like, you guys are clever. I'm so impressed. Yeah, me too. Chat really showed up for this one. Not just in attendance, but they brought it. Okay. Sign reader seer, John R. and GZO Phoebe and Moi all say seer. That's nice. Like someone who sees signs, I guess, and followed us. Thanks. What P and V are called. I don't understand that either. Devbuck says, this is awesome. We have time to think. Yeah, I guess chat is not flying as quickly as it usually does because everyone is strapping their thinking caps on. It might come before business. Ooh, I think I know this one. I think I got it. Oops. And what was 62 across? Amex headquarters. Amex headquarters. Yeah, I mean, everyone likes Drink Fake Coke and Jillian Debbox and Lucy all saying, I mean business. I think that's the idea. I mean business. Apparently Amex is headquartered in New York, New York. Blair is like, I think beige is wrong. Really? Well, what do you think it is? Because the crosses have looked pretty good. Joluha says, this makes me feel dumb. Please don't worry. This is literally the hardest crossword on the planet. You don't find harder crosswords than this at mainstream outlets. And normally we don't do crosswords this hard. So if you feel dumb, you are not alone. We're all struggling here. Yeah, I'm not saying this one seems kind of dirty. I'm trying to make sense what P and V are called. I think there's a family-friendly explanation for this that I'm not understanding. But maybe we have to move on. Minnie's Minnie says, this is so hard my Wi-Fi has given up. Ooh, addition has an explanation for us. P and V are oral consonants. As opposed to what? Like, as opposed to nasal. Ledition cracked it. It's not dirty. Put over. Put over. Right next to, as opposed to transcendental consonants, says Love Grows Baking. Oh, we got some good guesses for put over. Oh my god, we have so many guesses though. We have sent, which I think makes sense. We have scam. I would think that's more like pull one over. And I also put this clue on chat, and people seem more in agreement for this. Stop for Amtrak's Lakeshore Limited. Yeah, nice. Caroline and Jessica are saying Erie. Lake Erie. Lucinda likes it as well. Okay, so Lake Erie. The Amtrak stops at Lake Erie. And put over. I guess that's not going to help with that. So let's do this one. Conducts oneself. I'm excited. We're making it. We're actually going to get confetti today, I think. I thought this might be a total failure of a stream. Can we go back to 38 across? Which one's that? 38. Oh, yeah. Okay, you want to solve that way? Let's do this little section where we are. We'll go there as soon as we get some population down here. I can look at 57 across if we want a shorty. Brackets or occasionally. Pixie says leads, conducts oneself, leads. Interesting. Vinnie Gran likes it too. Put over. This is hard. Should we check the K? Bit of Thanksgiving decor? Starting with a K. Oof. Bit of Thanksgiving decor. Probably has a vowel in the second position. What's this gonna be? Shiwei says oft. or occasionally, oft. Okay, hold on. Timothy Savell's cornucopia with a K. That was a desperation move, Timothy. Not only does it not fit. Okay. Kitchen decor. What is this? Melissa Bogle says, often is not occasionally. Yeah, that's my problem too, with oft. Everyone likes oft, though. Not occasionally. Kernel. Kitsch. Ooh, kitsch. Warthog likes kitsch too. That one stood out to me. A lot of guesses happening, kettle, kernel. But something I like about kitsch is that I feel like a lot of Thanksgiving decoration is kitschy. Is that too much? What is kernel? Oh, like corn kernel. I see. Okay, you just had to explain it to me, guys. I'm slow. Kernel. Yeah, it's actually better. I was trying to make a case for kitsch, but kernel does sound better. I apologize for doubting you. Rob O likes kitsch. All right, well, now we definitely need crosses. Oh, yeah, what's the 56 across clue? JB Fairylight is asking. Citrus sinensis. Are you glad you asked? Are you glad you asked, JB? Uh-oh. I was feeling overconfident. Citrus. Ledition is pointing out that orange kind of looks like it fits. If we dropped oft. Oh boy, we hit a real rough patch down here. We hit a real rough patch. We can get through this. It looks like orange. Okay, so let's remove oft. AJ's like, I definitely know what sinensis means. Of course, he's not telling any of us, but he knows. Orange peel? Ooh, D said orange peel. Yeah, Lucy and Rand also saying orange peel. I guess orange zest, as Marawati points out, could also be. Orange tree, Denise is saying. Okay, so maybe we leave the last four, but we're happy with orange. Can we make this work with or occasionally? Have we even looked at 60 across? Put over? We haven't even looked at this one. Maybe this is our savior. A question of taste. 57 down is apt, says Brent, or occasionally. I don't know. I need an explanation for it. Question of taste. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, Charlie, Lucinda. Like it. Like it? Like I give it to you to taste and I say, like it? Oh my god. Wow. Charlie and AJ saying, and Ledition saying it's AKA. And it's because you say someone's name and then it's AKA means, or occasionally they're known as. Ah, guys. How are we supposed to do this? How are we doing this? AKA or occasionally. Wow. Brutal. Vedart and Barbara got AKA. Nice work. Also known as. Wow. Big congratulations to whoever got that one. Okay, put over. Tess is like pushing everyone to think, I know. Joe Lucha says, I'm just happy to be here. We're happy to have you. We want everyone to have a good time, whether they feel in over their head or not. Okay. Sold, I guess, is the answer. Can someone give me an explanation? Brent says, Jack, I'm just here for you at this point. Well, that makes me feel nice. Barbara says deals for conducts oneself. I guess, like, man, I'm really struggling to explain some of these. Oh, sold a story, says Betsy. Wow. Put over, like I sold you on it. You sold me on it, I see. Sold as in convinced, says Warthog. Nice. And then conducts oneself, deals like. All right. Oof. It's like right on the edge. Protection and support. Miss Kitty followed us, thanks. Yeah, how you conduct yourself in the face of something is how you deal with it, says Charlie. Sold you on that answer, says Blar, thank you. Oh yeah, Vedart, Minnie and Lucy are filling in Vedart saying, Jack's given us one of the hardest ever crosswords. Lucy says it's a real toughie, yeah. But we're doing it. Aegis, protection and support. I think that's just straight up what that means. No, it's not a word we use commonly, or I do at least. Looks like we have some letters here. Pull up. I thought that was going to be a more triumphant moment than it turned out to be. Pull up. Pizza Pete says hearsay. We got to be careful. You know, I just want to always know. Yeah, Jaluha is saying, can you use it in a sentence? That's always how I'm feeling, because hearsay. Like, why is that the clue? Hear out. Like, we can think of all sorts of things that fit. Ooh, chromotherapist says hearten. Ah, that I can make sense of. Like, to pull up one's spirits, you hearten them. Pull up their spirits. Love Grows Baking likes it. Very nice. Good, good, good. I'm happy with hearten. Emphasize, say. I have a theory on this one. I actually have a theory. Charlie says, great answer, would never have gotten that. Yeah, tough clue, as they all are. It's like there's no gimme in the entire grid. There's no, like, throw you a bone. Yeah, I like what Rand and Go Hawks and DW Snack Cakes is saying for this. Repeat. If you emphasize, if you repeat something, you're emphasizing it, right? Marty says repost. Yeah, it's a very modern take on repeat. Floss is like, repeat seems too easy at this point. Yeah, maybe that was the gimme that I was just saying they never give us. Reindeer of Rhyme. Charlie says, it's a crazy crossword when Cammy Keeney is one of the most attainable answers. I know. Okay, Reindeer of Rhyme. I'm assuming this is one of Santa's reindeer. I'm trying to go through the, like, Vixen would have fit, but it doesn't fit with... Vixen is one of them, right? I'm thinking like Rudolph and Dancer and Prancer. We need a 5-letter reindeer, no? Comet. Ooh, Comet. Yeah, also fits, says Tyler and Floss. But it doesn't work with what we have, unfortunately. Damn, do we have another error? Dad not dude put it in caps, so really wants... Oh, I was so happy with Harton. I don't want to take it out. Oh, Denise. Oh, Denise. Oh, Denise. Oh, Denise. Octet. Reindeer being plural here. Like, the reindeer of rhyme form an octet. Guys, what are we doing? How is this happening? I'm feeling the magic. Citrus sinensis. Orange tree was one of our guesses. We weren't sure about peel zest. Orange tree looks good. Net with octet. I love octet. Really hard clue. I wondered how many times I've said that this stream. Oh, that's a hard clue. Shoot down. Oh, we were working on this earlier. And Brent says a Christmas miracle, to be honest. Okay, Rob and B. Browder and actually still we have so many guesses. Scorns, scolds, scoffs. Okay, we still don't like it. Mini wants scorns. Yeah, Warthog saying reindeer plural in disguise. I know. All right, too many different guesses for 41 across, so we go somewhere else. Reflexive outburst. I have it. I have it. But I'm not telling you all. Because Charlie has it, Betraya has it. And John R has it. Nice. And Marcy Flowers has it. Achoo. Yeah. Reflexive outburst. Jolula just given me the nose blowing emoji. Okay, good. View lead-in. Timothy, thanks for liking the live. View lead-in. So it's probably a prefix. Kind of like into. Melissa wants intro. Yeah, that was. Ooh, I like. Okay. You guys are good. You guys are always good. Who was it? Petrea Burton and moi say, IMHO, in my humble opinion, or in my honest opinion. And then that's the lead into a view that you share. Very good. Every single clue is like its own puzzle. Yeah, very nice. Lovely stuff, says Charlie. I couldn't have said it better myself. It is lovely stuff. Shiwei is like, dang. Okay. So where are we here? Blank day. On behalf of in French. Anyone speak French? You could really help us out. Test guess is nom. On behalf of. Nom means name in French. So that seems very possible. All right. We have not looked at these long downs yet. Where Elvis was before GI Blues. Where Elvis was before GI Blues. Shiwei says in the area. What do we think? Oh, Betsy says in the army. And Yogi as well. Elvis was in the army. Very good. In the army. Okay. So Scotch. It's looking like shoot down is Scotch. Can someone explain this to me? A couple people have guessed it. And I don't understand why Scotch. Why the clue shoot down. I need an answer. Yeah, so Scotch is a drink, but shoot down. Why am I still missing this? Take a shot of Scotch? But shoot down is like a verb, right? Am I wrong? The answer should be a verb. Like, Scotch is a noun. Okay. A lot of people answering. Okay. I might move on. It means to nix, says Warthog. To nix something is to scotch it. I mean, that would make sense. Like, to shoot something down. It's an archaic negative. Okay, so it's not actually referring to the drink. It's not referring to the drink. Lopsided. Thank God we have so many letters in place. People have been saying no contest for a while. Yeah, it's no contest. It's lopsided. It was always good. They were always going to be the winners. Scotch used to be an insult, as in a bad product. All right, 2 letters left. Wouldn't it be crazy if we just couldn't figure them out? I would test every letter until we got confetti. Umbrella for Outlook. Scotch. Michelle says Scotch means to stop or prevent, apparently. Vedart, see you later. Come back soon. Tess says, I see a reference to Scotch by Shakespeare, so it's not modern. Yeah, tough. Yeah, Michelle Googled it. Fair enough. User 255's I can't believe we made it here. Shiwei followed us. Thank you, Shiwei. Okay, MSN is what I'm seeing. Umbrella, so an umbrella company for Microsoft Outlook. I guess MSN owns Outlook. And one last letter in the entire Saturday Stumper. This is it. It's an apt clue. And Stubstat. Blar, thanks for following us. Michelle, thanks for the heart. Stubstat. Oh yeah, I'm already getting confetti. I mean, I'm already getting drum roll. No, we don't know if we got confetti. I'd be absolutely thrilled. But it is looking like This is going to be a D. This is it. Would be an end because this is the end of the crossword. The crossword is being self-referential. And year to date, I guess, is a stub on a pay stub stat. Hard to the end. All right, here we go. Putting in a D. Did we do it? Wow, nice. That was awesome. Very fun. User 255 is like so proud of us. Rob says, I'm proud of my one RAF today. That was great. That got us rolling, Rob. That was the best. Honestly, really good time. I was skeptical that we could do this or that it would make for a good stream. Larry the Lobster followed us. Thank you. Yeah, we do this every day. We don't always do crosswords this hard, but we are here every day solving great crosswords at noon Eastern, so please join us again. This has encouraged me. It sounds like we had fun, right? Like we should do this again sometime. And the other thing I wanted to say is that today is Saturday, so there is a brand new Saturday Stumper out right now. If you click the link in the bio and search Stan Newman's Daily, today's crossword is a Saturday Stumper. It's not the one we solved today, it's a new one. So you can go try one of these for yourself and see how you do. I do highly encourage you to do that. And also, if this is way too hard for you, Arkadium has tons of other crosswords as well. Easy ones, medium ones. Timothy says, not gonna lie, more difficult equals more fun. Yeah. Oh, Reed Grumman says, you could do another one now and I'd be fine. I missed this one. We will do something. Lucinda says, need something mindless now. Yeah, we all deserve our scotch. Tess says, gotta do this again. Okay, people liked it. I'm very glad. I'm very glad. This was tons of fun. Thank you for sticking with us and for all your contributions. I really could not have done this without you guys. So this was a blast, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Please join me, noon. See you there. Bye.